World premiere of the Fate of Ophelia's music video was this evening. Let's go through some details you might have missed on your first watch alone.
All of these posters are tracks from the album.
I just noticed something that I haven't seen anybody else say that is so funny. Did anyone else notice the girl come out of her room and she's holding the pink purse with the tiny barking chihuahua in it?
Here's a fun Easter egg that I noticed in the Fate of Ophelia music video. We see this clapperboard a few times. It says it's Sequins Are Forever, Take 100 and featuring Kitty Finley.
So it's time to discover what Taylor has laid out in the Fate of Ophelia. See fans expose every Easter egg in this video.
The world premiere of the Fate of Ophelia's music video was this evening. Let's go through some details you might have missed on your first watch alone. Starting off strong with, of course, you guessed it, more exit signs. This one, we have a green one above Taylor, and in the party Taylor, there's a red one. In this beautiful ballroom type setting, we have a portrait of Taylor titled Female Rage. A personal favorite of mine, as party Taylor is being rolled down the hall, there is a toy chihuahua barking in a tiny purse. As Taylor submerges herself into the bathtub, there is quite literally an Oscar on the bathroom floor next to her. In the scene where Taylor is in her dressing room on the phone giving Marilyn Monroe, on her dressing room in the mirror is a photo of her grandmother Marjorie, and today was also Marjorie's birthday. In the mirror scene as well, in addition to Marjorie, we also had a photo of Travis. Taylor has very quickly made it known this era that she will not miss one single opportunity to let us know that she loves baking her sourdough bread. Also, back in the ballroom scene, we have a little hidden message throughout the whole room of the Fate of Ophelia. And behind one of the chandeliers, we do have a photo of 3 people, and those 3 people happen to be Taylor Swift, Max Martin, and Shellback. Let me know your thoughts on the video in the comment, and if you haven't dropped a follow yet, be sure to do so. I'm here for all things Tay. See you soon.
And the detail in the Fate of Ophelia. Ophelia on the floor. All of these posters are tracks from the album. How each scene and each set is one fluid shot. I love how Taylor showed different kinds of showgirls and made sure to explain it. And Taylor utilizing the Eras Tour dancers in this music video says to me that not only does Taylor love them the way that we do, but she appreciates how much we value them and what they brought to the Eras Tour. We see just as much joy by seeing Cam or Kevin on screen as we do when we look for Easter eggs or other clues, including the exit signs above the door. We've got Travis references with footballs. Number on the hotel door is 87. This might be Taylor Swift's best directive work ever. It was dynamic. It told a story. It was perfect in every single way. Who can argue when you end with the album cover?
So we're rewatching the Fate of Ophelia music video now that it's out, and I just noticed something that I haven't seen anybody else say that is so funny. Right there. Did anyone else notice the girl come out of her room and she's holding the pink purse with the tiny barking chihuahua in it from the Actually Romantic lyrics? That's so funny. Right there. The tiny chihuahua. That's so funny. There were so many callbacks throughout this music video that I missed in the theater, but it's so good. Highly recommend rewatching it a few times because there are so many Easter eggs.
So this orange bird that we saw twice in the Fate of Ophelia music video, you're not gonna believe this. It's known as an American singer canary. American singer. She is so good.
Here's a fun Easter egg that I noticed in the Fate of Ophelia music video. We see this clapperboard a few times. It says it's Sequins Are Forever, Take 100 and featuring Kitty Finley. Kitty is obviously the name that Taylor uses for her faux showgirl in the song The Life of a Showgirl. Finley is Andrea's maiden name and also the last name of Taylor's grandmother Marjorie, of the song Marjorie fame. Andrea's dog is also called Kitty. This is the Great Dane. We see her in the Miss Americana music video. She's called Andrea's cancer dog, and her name is Kitty. So is Kitty Finley a reference to Taylor's mum's dog? Obviously noticing the 100 reference there for 87 and 13. And also because we keep it 100 on the land, the sea, the sky these days. We also see Sequins Are Forever, which is the name of this production that they're making in the Fate of Ophelia music video multiple times. There's posters behind Taylor, you know, and she's all like wrapped in the ropes. There's posters that say Sequins Are Forever behind her. I don't know if that means anything, but yeah, I just thought if anyone was wondering who Kitty Finley was, I think I've worked it out and I think it's a Great Dane.
So now that the Fate of Ophelia music video is absolutely public, can I please talk to you guys about everything that I've seen in it and how excited I am about this music video without spoiling it? I have been waiting days to talk about the things that are in here, and most specifically, this one look that I was talking about the entire time leading up to this. So if we look at this again, you can see that the curtain, all of them are tied up here. So if you pulled this, the entire curtain would fall. And it's all tied off down here for tension. You don't pull it to drop the curtain. They lifted the showgirl with it. As you can see here, there's the tie-offs. There's the big tie of rope that was in the air when Taylor was in the production video for the Target exclusive for the pink vinyl, and then they lift her up in the air. And as you can see here, that's that same tie-off that was up above here, as we can see it at the top of the scene in this video for the Target exclusive. She's a genius, diabolical, it's subtle, and it is so specific. Because of course, no one was looking back here up here other than a few days after this video came out. Everyone was looking at the vinyl. There's so many different looks in this music video, it's not even funny. It gave me whiplash in the theaters. It starts off with Taylor quite literally as Ophelia, but she quickly turns into a Marilyn Monroe style showgirl, and then into like this go-go girl. And this dark-haired look of Taylor is my favorite. Like, if she really wanted to feed into this anti-hero vibe and dye her hair dark, I would love it. Then she goes into this look, which is giving Ariel, kind of, with the red hair and the curls and the wind on the boat in the ocean. But she has a heart stitched onto her dress over her heart. It just so happens to be in the exact same place as where the orange arrow lands in her chest in the anti-hero music video, and she starts bleeding purple glitter. And before the pirates force Taylor to walk the plank into the ocean, the mermaids pop up because, but daddy, I love him. And then we turn into an Eras Tour styled synchronizing swimming showgirl. And the choreography for this, the way that they hit their marks every single time, the behind the scenes is insane. And then we come up to a scene change where we have the scene marker. And this is take 100 because keep it 100. And it's Sequins Are Forever featuring Kitty Finley. So that's the full name of the showgirl that starts the story of the life of a showgirl in the first verse. Her name is Kitty, but her last name is Finley, which is a beautiful tribute to her mom and her grandmother because this is her mom's maiden last name and her grandma Marjorie's last name. And then of course we come to the best scene that I personally think in this entire thing, because what do you mean she is literally wrapped up in rope? Like, her outfit is rope, her shoes are rope, everything is rope. Girlie is tied up. And if you look behind her closely, there are numbers on squares 1 through 12 with letters in the middle of them. The letters are the abbreviations of the songs, the way that we do them. But they're numbered with the track list in a way that makes them look like Scrabble letters. Because as you can see all the way over here, 11 is H, which would be honey, and 12 is TLOAS, which is the life of a showgirl, the way that we abbreviate it. And now we finally know where that Spotify silent clip came from, and also the cover from the life of a showgirl in theaters. This is that look. When you went into the theaters, the very first thing that played was the Eras Tour clock, and then it went to the Target exclusive promo video that we were just talking about, and then it showed the Fate of Ophelia music video, so it's quite literally in order of how we got it. Then we get the party showgirl who's in the hotel room coming down the hallway in this adorable gold button look. But she has a karma jacket. She gets pushed into the party on a room service cart and she catches a football when she says, "Pledge allegiance to your team." And then she turns the corner into this giant party inside the hotel room where you can see all of the Eras Tour dancers. If you haven't noticed yet, I thought that was obvious, so I probably don't need to say it, but maybe I do. All of the Eras Tour dancers are in this video. Every single one of them. The ones you don't see will be outside this window, in the window on the other side of Taylor, taking paparazzi pictures. Because that's what makes Taylor run out of the room when the paparazzi start snapping pics of her partying. To which she turns the corner and we get the shot of her in the bathtub at the end of the night, which is the cover for the life of a showgirl. There is so much to deep dive in this, it's not even funny, so this is quite literally just scratching the surface. However, we haven't really done any decoding because I didn't want to spoil anything for anyone. So now that it's all out there, let's get into this. Let me know what you think in the comments.